The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
You see the little one run at you, and there just isn't enough room, and you can't go anywhere, you can't dodge him, and you see him run right up you and leaps at your chest, and he dives into you and vanishes.
End scene. This is where we should stop right now.
That's awesome.
That's a good place to end an episode, at least.
So we... Okay. Well, now
So you are...
is all alone.
You're
Can
possessed.
She come into you too? Do I have to give permission or something for this? Is this like... is this how this works?
Did you invite this?
Is this like Ghost Dad?
So...
With less sleepy time rapes?
Colossus, you now appear to be, you now get this sudden urge, a very alien urge, that makes you feel afraid of nearly everything that you encounter. You're terrified to leave the room, you're terrified to not leave the room, you're terrified to not be without, wait, your sister? That doesn't make any sense. You were just petrified to go anywhere.
Alright, how do we get it out of him?
And Rose
Power
Valdez
of Christ
standing-
compels you!
Rose Valdez standing there saying, "You can't go."
Yeah, you guys don't think we should go?
We have to go.
You guys, when that
Is
is
nobody
said,
going to say that you... did you see that?
you actually, guys, I don't think we need to go. Didn't exactly quite sound like Colossus. I mean, it did, but it had a little bit of a whiny kid's voice
Have
to
an
it.
echoey kid's voice along with his. I got you.
Religion check? Or...
Sure, yeah, that seems like a very apt thing to roll right
I'm
now.
gonna roll in two, just in case.
Oh, they done been possessed.
shit. Yeah.
He
Well,
is.
yeah.
I'm not. Well, I mean, like,
What can I
like,
do
would
about
we know
it?
how to get rid of it if we roll high enough? Is that a thing?
I would take Arcana or Religion.
Same thing.
You could
Six.
cut the fucker out
6 total.
I got an 18.
on.
Either.
Fair enough. Which one did you roll? Because you rolled one or the other.
Which one did I roll, Jeffrey?
Religion?
Religion.
You know that priests and stuff can force them out.
I talked to Thornbald in Celestial. Right? That's the language of heaven or whatever.
Okay, you know Celestial?
I do.
Okay, and?
Does anything happen? Trying to coax him out, like, that we have to destroy the evil in the basement.
Troy, that sounds goddamn terrifying.
I will brandish a holy symbol at him.
Okay?
Don't touch him with it.
Power of Christ compels you!
No, Lathander.
Oh, that works too. Power of Lathander compels you. With holy water?
I go
No,
up
that
until
shit's
and
expensive.
punch him in the chest.
You can't bless water yourself?
Make a charisma check, Matt.
Charisma check. Saving throw or check?
Saving throw.
It's hard. 11.
Rosevalda wraps you in a big old bear hug, and she disappears.
I was hoping he was going to transfer.
This is interesting. You suddenly get the feeling, Matt, that everyone should listen to you.
No,
And
what?
you get angry when people don't listen to you.
Oh, so Matt.
Okay, what just happened?
Matt went back in,
Shit.
stepped across the threshold, and got blooped.
Why did I go back in?
You said something about hitting Troy, who's never left the room.
I said Tilda Swinton punch her in the chest. Like from the fucking trailer for Doctor Strange. Boop. Oh, whatever. Okay, I guess I walk back in the room.
You want to go? What can we do?
I'll walk back. How far into the room is he?
Just a step.
I'll reach in and touch him and cast protection from evil.
Okay.
Is it a spell?
Yes.
Damn.
Who did you touch?
Troy.
Fuck him.
Charisma.
How does protection from evil read?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of these types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Okay. I need to pull that. I need to check one thing.
Pull what? Check possessed.
No. Okay, so it's that's what I needed to see. Okay.
What?
When you touch that, you see him fly out of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. While it was uncomfortable, Pithur, you didn't actually feel horrible. Like, they weren't taking you over. You still could do what you wanted to do, but you just had that other voice in your head. And so, Thornbald pops out, and immediately you just see him start to wail. No, leave me in here.
You can come with us if you want.
I don't think you can. I think you can.
You can.
We
He
can
doesn't.
still do what we want.
He's afraid to leave the room.
We're leaving. You can come with us. You can ride in me. But don't cause any trouble. I don't want to hear about being afraid. I don't want to hear about we shouldn't go. Come now, or I will leave you in here.
That's intimidation.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Not a bad one.
18.
Matt, you feel Rosvalda's presence inside you lessen dramatically. You still like feel angry that you're not getting your way, but it's significantly less. And you see Thornbald sort of sniffle, and he walks up to you and just holds his arms out like he wants a hug.
Okay.
Oh, you look at hug.
And I'll look over at him, at Matt, and say the same goes for you. You can come with.
I say she knows. I can feel it.
All right, hop in.
Okay, he touches you. You willingly choose not to save. So,
So now we're people Ubers.
Okay.
Cool.
it's interesting. Did not expect things to go this way.
Hey,
Matt, or
it's okay.
Jeff, you've touched evil before.
Mm-hmm.
They're not evil.
Okay.
That's fair.
That's why I needed to see what the spell read.
Oh. That makes
No,
sense.
it's undead.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just protection from evil. It's actually protection from evil and good.
Okay.
This doesn't apply here, but I meant to ask this before we got started again.
No, you're fine.
On this danger sense thing, it reads, you have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, traps, spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. What does that mean, to gain this benefit?
So in order for you to have that benefit, in order for you to use it, basically you don't have it if you're blind, deafened, or incapacitated.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you are aware, if you can hear, you can see,
The word-
and you can move.
the word
Kind of-
gain
I was
is
kind
a
of reading
little-
that backwards.
The word gain is a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. You always have it. You only are denied that benefit if
Yeah.
you're blind, deaf. If you lose one of your senses, you don't get that danger sense.
Gotcha.
That's
Sorry.
his taste. Taste, you're fine.
You have to remind me of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you guys want to go to the basement now, or do you want to go to the first floor?
First floor.
Was there another room up here?
There was.
Yeah, well,
There are actually...
there are two other bedrooms we didn't
I
go
don't
in.
think they're, I mean, we saw them in the dollhouse.
Yeah, they're just bedrooms.
Yep.
We can skip them. There's a trophy room downstairs if you want to check it out.
Torvald, what's in those rooms?
I take the key from the door, too. I still have the key.
In which rooms?
I'll point to the ones that we haven't gone in.
So you get the sense that the other two are just plain bedrooms. The third room that you have not gone in is the attic storage, which is where the spiral staircase leading downward is.
All right. Let's go down to the first floor.
Okay.
Very good. All right.
I guess so.
So you guys go through the secret stairs, down the spiral staircase, all the way to the first floor.
Let's check out this trophy room.
You go into a trophy room, which is it's the front half of the house. This front faces the street.
Yeah.
Anything in here we need to be careful of?
Hey, can we look out the front door and see if those kids are still there?
Let's not do that.
No, we looked. I looked from the balcony.
After that rest, about what time would you say it is?
8 hours later.
Concerned about
I'm just
that.
curious if it's light out, if it's still dark out.
It's
Fog.
going to be foggy.
Unnatural
forever.
fog.
Until we
Doesn't mean it's
destroy the
pitch
evil.
black.
This oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves.
You have a
Two-
lovely room of death.
2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls.
Lovely
I
room.
will ask Torvald, is there anything in here?
Thornball.
Thornbald. Is there anything in here we need to be careful of?
You get a meek sense of confusion.
Is anything going to attack us?
More confusion.
Just like the suit of armor.
No.
Okay.
Now open the cabinets.
So yes.
The cabinet that you open,
What, did you roll for treasure?
No, which cabinet?
the cabinet that you open has a small box in which you find a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
I pocket the playing cards.
All right, you want them? Write them down on a character sheet. They're unusual in design.
How so?
Well, I mean, they're playing cards from what you assume is,
Old.
well, they're old, certainly. They look pretty new. I mean, they're dust covered, but they don't look old, I guess I should say. They're just different in design. Faerun, they're not like any cards you've ever seen from Faerun.
Okay.
Just from a different land.
I'll check the other one.
It is locked.
Try the key.
Does the key work?
No, different,
Wasn't a
totally
skeleton
different
key?
lock. Yeah,
I didn't know.
this is like a
skeleton key.
This is going to be weird, but I'm going to ask the specter inside of you if he knows if there's a key inside in here for this door, for this wardrobe, whatever it
You
is.
have a lockpick kit.
I know. It'd be
Okay.
easier if I didn't have to use it.
nothing.
You wanted to play a rogue, right?
I know. It's easier with a key.
So far, you
Jeez.
learned how to do double weapons. You're just being a fighter again.
I can't even do that because I can't use martial weapons.
Roll a dex
You can use
check.
daggers. Short
Dex
swords.
check.
Yep.
They just have to be light.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
I thought you were picking the lock.
No. Yeah, I was going to check and see if it was
Is there a
trapped.
key in here?
I was going to check.
Not
And see
that
if,
you can
I
find.
was going to check and see if it was trapped before I did anything.
Okay,
Well,
roll
go
a
for
perception check.
What is that? That was
9.
a 9.
13.
You do not detect any traps.
That's a drop.
Okay.
Then I'll try to pick it.
Yep. Dexterity check.
You use that for lockpicking.
That's what it says.
Okay.
So long as you're proficient with the thieves' tools, you add your proficiency bonus to the dex check.
So that plus 2 right there. Add to your dexterity modifier.
Yeah.
3. So you add 5 to your roll.
So it's basically a saving throw.
Just add 5 to your roll.
It's an 11, so plus 5 is 16.
So Lestat pulls out a couple of little thin pieces of metal. Tick a click.
Okay. I will open whatever has been locked.
You realize it's a weapons locker.
What do I find inside?
You see a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and 20 bolts appropriately sized to each weapon.
Okay. I'll take.
20 bolts for each weapon?
Yep, 60 bolts in total.
We'll just take everything. Okay. So.
Can I have the bolts for the light crossbow?
Well,
Since I'm
if
armed
I
with a
can
light
use.
crossbow?
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say if I can use one too, but
Well, there's 60 bolts there. 20 bolts for each weapon. Each of you could take a weapon if you want. Well, one of you can't, but I don't assume Jeff's probably going to take one anyway.
can I use a short? I think I can use a short crossbow.
You might.
Light crossbow.
Well, then you'll want to keep those bolts.
Well, but if there's 60, you can have some. I can have some.
I thought you had a bow.
There's 20.
I do have a bow.
No, you can use a hand crossbow.
Or what is known as a score, Lucas. There's a score, 3 score of arrows.
Okay.
That was good.
So I can use a light
No, you can use a hand.
or a hand. Okay, please repeat what was in there. What was in there?
Heavy, light, hand.
I'll take the hand.
3 score of bolts.
So you get 20 bolts.
Yeah.
You get a score.
I'm taking 20 of the other bolts. So now that puts me at 39.
You want to hit a crossbow?
I can't use a heavy.
Can you?
I could.
A hate to ask. God, I hate to ask this question.
Let me
Are
check.
these in working order because of their age?
Seem to be perfectly oiled. You'd have thought that they were ready for use yesterday.
So, I'll have to...
Anything else in that locker?
Nope. Just the bolts and the weapons. I mean, it looks like you're getting the idea that this is it's literally a hunting den. I mean, whoever this was, they kept their weapons very, very clean and nice. The pins all slide, the levers, everything works perfectly.
Actually, why don't you give me those 20 bolts, and I'll take the short or the light crossbow.
So,
Take 10.
Well, he's already got.
I already got
19.
20.
Oh, okay.
okay, so we each got a crossbow and some bolts. And that's all that's in there, yes?
You?
Okay.
They were all cursed.
They're all cursed.
You all hear extra voices in your head.
They're just plain, they're not ornate bows of any kind.
Nope.
Okay.
Can I take the bolt? Can I take the head off of one of the bolts and use it as a stake?
want?
Vampire.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Crossbow bolts are steel.
I don't know. Marshall.
Okay, so, what else was in this room that we hadn't looked at yet?
Nothing.
Okay, are there any
I'll give
doors?
you 19 bolts.
Any doors in this room that go in here?
20.
Nothing on the walls that look like weird panels?
Mouth.
Okay,
Make a perception check.
it's a pretty good one.
Nope. You don't notice anything strange about this room?
Okay. Alright guys, I guess that's about it from in here.
Are you looking up
No,
like
there
crossbow?
was.
This
What
room
about
had
the
a trap door or something?
yeah, the panel?
Yeah, the weird table thing.
You don't notice anything.
A
It had a
panel on
weird
the
panel
floor?
on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, having looked at that dollhouse for quite some time, I would know where that's at, ideally.
Oh, absolutely. You
I would
go
like
right
to
over-
go to it and check the floor.
Nope.
There's no carpet on the floor?
It's just wooden floor.
Hey, hit this with your axe. Would you?
No.
Even with
Alright,
that,
axe.
even with that 19 perception, which is actually way higher than that, I don't see any buttons anywhere.
Nope.
There's something buried in the floor,
If
man.
I tap on that, does anything happen?
Solid floor.
Is
I'll
it
ask
wood?
the kid.
Is the
He-
floor wood?
It's more confusion. They don't understand what you're doing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, is the floor wood or stone?
It's wood.
Doesn't look like there's a panel there cut out in the floor.
Nope.
Can I please use your axe?
I don't think there's. It doesn't sound hollow if we tap on anything.
No, sir.
Whatever used to be here must not be here anymore.
It's gotta be something that would be shown to us.
Dude, I
Well,
got
hit it with an
19,
axe.
20, 21, I got a 23 on perception in this room and found nothing, so there must be nothing else in here.
This is the room that definitely had the fucking thing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
It's the one where Lucas was looking at it and the floor panel seemed to flip.
So
Which,
it's on a hinge.
well, it's not there now. It was in the dollhouse, but it's not there. That's what we're seeing. And I had a pretty high perception.
Maybe you have to open it from the other side.
Very possible. Okay. No other doors in this room.
Nope.
Any other rooms on this floor we haven't checked.
Absolutely.
All of them. We haven't checked any of them.
Yep.
This is the
Okay,
only we've
well,
checked.
why don't we check?
Across the stairwell, there are two doors down a little hallway, one straight ahead, one to the right, and then there are two doors on that facing wall. You've not checked any of them.
Dollhouse tells me these rooms are.
The dollhouse would tell you that one is the dining room,
Okay.
one is the kitchen,
Okay.
one is a pantry, and one is a closet.
I want to check the pantry.
Well, you have to go into the kitchen to check the pantry.
Okay? I want to go to the kitchen. Can we go to the kitchen?
You are in a kitchen.
I bet these children haven't had food in a long time. They died of hunger, so I would like to eat something.
Please erase 2 rations, by the way, because I didn't charge you for yesterday, and I'm also going to charge you for today.
Oh, that makes sense.
Any dry goods we could find in here?
Is there anything we can replenish?
The kitchen is tidy with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on the shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry. You find lots of food in there.
Is it edible or is it too old?
Looks fresh.
Fresh food in an ancient house.
It's not an ancient house.
Seemingly. It seems like nobody's been in here in a while.
Nobody's been in the top.
Oh,
levels.
okay, yeah.
You
that's
guys
agreeable.
also see a hole in the wall, and you see what appears to be a little bell hanging on the wall.
I'm done waiting.
Mhm.
And you see pulleys. A pulley with rope.
That's
Well, we know where that goes.
I'll pick up something and eat it.
no,
You pick up a piece of fruit, take a bite into it. It doesn't taste like anything.
It's wax.
It just tastes like it almost tastes like apple, kind of, maybe.
So it's kind of
It's
an
just
old apple?
really bland. It doesn't. It just sort of kind of like you guys ever had like crappy oatmeal? Like in the morning, I didn't have enough time to put the sugar or the like just oatmeal.
Yeah.
With water.
Yeah.
That's kind of what it tastes like.
Is there, like, usually in a kitchen like this would be like a little bowl of salt sitting out?
Yeah.
I take a pinch and put it on my tongue.
It tastes like sand.
Okay. We've lost our sense of taste.
Either way, I mean, it's fucking food I'm packing up. I'm replenishing my rations.
Yeah.
Sure.
So does
Yeah.
that replenish our, like, how many rations would that give us?
Can we just go back up to 10, or do you want us to...
Mark,
I don't know
mark
how
it
many
separately, or
might not be a bad idea.
What'd you say?
I'll say you each get 5 rations.
5 weird rations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally writing 5 weird rations. Okay. Dining room, please. Unless there's anything else in this room.
Is there any, like, I don't know, lamp oil, any weird things?
Nope. Go into the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. Crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees.
With a windmill in the
I
background.
want to check the painting.
Okay. Perception.
11.
It is a painting of an alpine vale.
If I move it, is there anything behind it?
Nope.
Okay. Still looking for a safe.
Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the wall.
Strange. Nothing else in here, though, but chairs, no drawers of any kind, no.
It's a dining room.
I pocket the silver.
Sure.
How many, like... is
I
it
mean,
like
what I
like
say,
7,
8 chairs. So
8
it's
spoons, 8 forks.
that's 8 sets of silverware, and it's like. Did
Sorry.
spider get you?
Like a gnat or something just flew in my eye.
That was Thornbulb.
Oh, just
So yeah, you've got 8 sets of like professional.
yeah,
dining,
he's still
so
up
it's-
there.
It's got all the different sets. Okay.
It is silver, yes.
pure silver, right?
Looks gorgeous. Looks like it was polished.
We can
a
sell
moment
that.
ago.
So that's the thought.
All
I
right.
should have thought is to stab vampires, but that's cool. That's the meta.
I
But
mean, you
also
can,
my character who's motivated by money.
can break a leg off one of these old ass chairs.
As Bozak walks along, you kind of hear with all the
I
silver.
tightly wrap it.
It's probably pretty heavy. It's pure silver.
Something like that heavy.
8 sets of silverware? Like a
Okay,
couple
so it'd be like
pounds.
4 pounds, I bet.
Pretty heavy. To be
Okay.
putting in your pocket.
Maybe to a tiefling fuck like you.
Hey.
What else? Anything?
No,
No.
I guess that's it on this floor. Yes.
There's a closet.
Last
check the
Last
closet.
closet we opened had a deadly broom in it.
But the kids,
Then I'll go break the broom.
The kids said there was nothing in the trophy room.
they said there was nothing else in the house, like
Well,
the...
That they know of.
that they
like the
know.
room and shit.
You see that it's a cloakroom with several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the wall. A top hat sits on a high shelf.
Leave it all alone.
I'm going to get the top hat. Oh my
You have a top
Put it
hat.
on a snowman.
Awesome. No, it's going on a dwarf.
All right.
Describe the cloaks.
They just look like you ever seen like what do they call them, like riding cloaks?
Yeah.
Like you would just wrap them over your shoulders and tie them around your neck to kind of keep off the
So they don't
rain.
appear
I
to
was just
be
thinking like these people sacrificing around a hidden altar.
right. They don't appear to be any culty.
It's like
They
the ones
don't-
with eyes wide shut or some shit.
Yeah, they don't appear to be like part of the
Priority
clan or
Scion.
anything. Yes,
They have any pockets I can check on them.
not in the cloaks.
Okay.
Like I said,
Anything-
these are basically fancy draped.
Does anybody want a Danish? I brought all these Danish.
I'm really not hungry. Is there anything behind the cloaks if I kind of part them?
You see Mr. Tumnus.
Oh, let's go.
Cinnamon butter.
Let's go to Narnia.
apple.
All right.
So the last thing. Oh, yeah. That all the rooms on this floor now?
You guys have explored everything except for the rooms in the attic.
Right. Well, we know they're bedrooms. All right, guys. Let's Let's go to that basement stairwell, yeah? So does everyone choose food? I'll take that as a yes. So let's go back to the spiral staircase from the attic to the basement.
So you walk into this big attic hallway. You walk through, you turn to the left, and you open that left door. That's how you get in there, right?
Yeah.
Hey, wait, time out. Sorry, question. The rations that we already brought with us, do they taste normal?
I mean, they taste like gruel because they are gruel, but yeah, as far as you can tell.
Okay. I was just curious if that changed, if it's our sense or if it's just the food. So, okay.
As you open this up, again, this is a relatively massive room. It's 15 feet wide and about 25 feet long. This dusty chamber is packed with old furniture. Chairs, coat racks, standing mirrors, dress mannequins, and the like, all draped in dusty white sheets. You also see a large footlocker off in one corner.
I'll check the footlocker.
Okay.
Is it locked? Is it trapped? That's a bad roll.
You detect no traps.
Because I rolled poorly. Is it locked?
Nope, not as far as you can tell. It's one of those where the hasp is actually flipped down, so all you gotta do is open.
Oh. Does the kid inside you know what's in this chest?
Don't meta. Would your character just open it?
Yeah, I would just open it.
Alright, open it. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Because I rolled poorly. Wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a d6.
Dead body.
I rolled an 8 total. D6.
Mm-hmm.
3.
So you guys see
That's where the dead baby fell to the floor.
You see Lestat walk over there to this trunk, and he lifts up the lid, and the lid gets sort of halfway open, and you guys see a bit of dust and stuff come off the lid and out of the lid, and Lestat screams and just jumps back from the trunk and just kind of scoots away on the floor.
Pussy-ass tiefling.
You saw a desiccated corpse that was struck in what was left of its flesh in a horrified, terrifying scream with its arms like reaching out towards you.
So it was a rather large footlocker.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I guess I was thinking
Well,
small.
the
for
body
some
was
reason.
crammed in there pretty tightly.
That's fair.
It's like a hook chest size.
Okay, well now that I'm
Ish,
freaked
yeah.
out, can I open it anyway?
After a moment, yeah, if nobody does anything, yeah, you can open it up.
Yeah, I'll go.
Well, if you open it, you gotta roll wisdom too.
Okay.
No, you don't have to roll
I'm
wisdom.
I'll cast resistance.
I'm just messing with
You're cast resistance. All right.
you.
You already are pretty. You have a good idea that whatever's in there is not bad.
Yeah.
It's more of a surprise for you.
Yeah, okay. I'll just open it back up.
You see the skeletal remains of a woman, desiccated flesh wrapping. The scrawny bones appear to be wrapped in the remains of a tattered bedsheet stained with dry blood. I will take medicine rolls if either of you has medicine rolls standing over the top of it.
Huh?
You got a Danish roll.
Medicine roll.
22.
You can tell just by examining the body that we'll go a little CSI here. The arms are placed with defensive wounds, and it looks like the body was stabbed 30 or 40 times with a knife.
Really?
No more.
Is there anything else in there but the body?
No. But you do...
joke and then
Does it look
no.
similar to the ghost servant that attacked us?
Absolutely, it looks like the ghost servant that attacked you.
Okay. I recognize this one.
hey, we killed you earlier.
I'm just going to close that back up.
Looks like you were there to do the cleanup. Somebody already killed him a while ago.
All right, I'll
Anything
close.
else like in the chest?
No.
Nope.
Underneath the body, nothing.
I'll close it back up.
You lift the body?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's an unpleasant job. I will take...
I'm a veteran mercenary. I am
I'm
used to
getting there.
body.
And healer. So
I'm
you know
getting
that-
there. I'm getting there. I will take a Are you moving the body then?
Yeah.
I will take a Constitution roll with advantage.
Constitution
Saving throw.
with advantage.
Yeah.
16, 20.
You're fine moving the body. The rest of you, if you're within 5 feet of it,
Rattles and
it rattles and pieces of it are falling apart. And even though you guys have seen combat and stuff before, this is Let's say, I've moved dead bodies before. It freaks you out, so I can't imagine how moving a dead body that's several hundred years old would work. Especially one that was brutally murdered and is still in that petrified gaze. So
I'm puppeting the skull.
I have a friend who's a mortician. I've helped.
Moving on. You're getting freaked out.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you sort of rustle around and like bits and pieces of flesh are falling off, and it's sort of like a wind chime sort of clanking together. You don't have a problem with it. The rest of you are kind of like, ugh, that's rough.
That's nasty shit.
Absolutely.
I'm puppeting the skull.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Put it on my head. Put it on my
Take
head.
care of the dead baby.
Put it on my head. It's a skull cat.
No, I've already got a top hat.
Oh yeah. He's walking around with
I
a
just
top
so
hat on.
want, like, when we meet Strahd,
It gives you an extra foot.
that he's like, so, you think it's funny to take my hat?
That's how we finish the game. Oh, just give it back. He's fine.
I shall destroy you
He's
last.
happy now.
You guys,
Wait, you said you'd kill me last.
Right.
I lied.
All right. So he moves the body. Anything there?
no, nothing.
All right. Just put her back down, man, and we'll close it. Don't worry about it.
It's already kind of like a coffin. Maybe.
So nothing in there?
Nope.
Then why the hell did I move it?
You wanted
I
to?
just want to know how
I'm
you guys were
taking
gonna
the skull with
disgustingly
me.
move this body.
I'm taking the skull with me.
Oh, you're so weird.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm going to make a cup.
No, I'm going to put it on a stick and...
Shake it, the jaw just clatters. Like, just flesh and sinew just falling off of it.
So, like
Like those teeth
during
that you
the 2
wind
hours
up?
a night when you're on watch, like, you're practicing your stand-up routine and using it to be the
Ventriloquism?
laughing audience.
No, it's my ventriloquist.
I was just saying, it's like, what is it, that jalapeno on a stick. He just shakes it. And
Jose
it
jalapeno
clacks.
stick.
On a stick.
And said it's desiccated nursemaid who's dead 300 years ago.
On a stick.
300 years ago?
Give or
Maybe.
take, maybe. How good was that medicine roll?
But an
22?
18? No, yeah. You rolled an 18.
No, I rolled a 16.
It's been a while. Like, you would not, decades is an understatement.
Yeah.
Can we continue moving downstairs, please?
Can I ask the girl inside of me how long ago they died?
Yeah, probably no
Long time.
sense of time.
Matt, how often do you talk to the girl inside of you?
I can usually keep her shut up with cookies and disdain.
So you guys
I
And
can't.
bear claws.
I
open
can only use the bathroom at Target, let's put it that way.
By the time this comes out, it won't be anymore. Won't be
Oh,
important.
it probably still will be.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely will be.
Probably will be.
Okay, you guys, you do see in the corner of that room there is a spiral staircase leading downward.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Okay,
I slide on the banister. Just kidding. Not really doing that. It was out of character.
it's not that it is a spiral staircase. You know, so you've got this the shaft running all the way down the middle, and then it's corkscrewing around. You're probably very uncomfortable in here, Colossus, like because we're talking 6 feet of headroom, maybe. Like you are hopefully not claustrophobic.
Colossostrophobic.
A narrow spiral staircase made of
Hit and miss.
made of creaky wood is contained within a 5-foot wide shaft of mortared stone that starts in the attic and descends
Into
to the
madness.
basement. Thick cobwebs fill the space and reduce visibility. The cobwebs are so thick on your face. Who's leading, by the way?
I'll lead.
Somebody with dark vision.
I'll lead. It's fine.
The cobwebs are so thick, you're seeing Lestat move into it, and you're seeing like an impression of him go through
Like,
it.
can I just kind of slide my sword through it as I go?
You
just to
can,
kinda
but I
cut
mean,
him
it
down?
is thick.
What if we use a torch?
That'll
I mean-
light the entire house on fire.
No. Have you ever fucking lit cobwebs and shit?
I don't know.
You could use a torch.
It's
to
a
kinda-
quick flare.
It's an old house.
Yeah, but I mean, it is thick. It is just thickly, densely packed all the way down.
Some kind of a sausage product. Did you have?
Yeah.
Your belches smell exactly like your dinner. It's amazing.
The first biodome.
Wait,
It's
heartburn
over here
going
now.
on from it?
Huh?
Do you have any heartburn?
And you guys descend all the way down to the bottom.
No doors or anything on the way down.
Nope, it's just a straight descent.
Let's go.
When When you get to the bottom, you realize that you're now in a it's sort of like being in an unfinished basement. The ceilings are only about 7 feet high. You're sort of in a hallway that's only about 4 feet wide. And it's an earthen floor. It's earthen walls. They seem to be shored up every so often by pillars and stuff, kind of stuck in the walls to hold it up. And as you come down, you realize that you are basically 10 feet out. There's a wall, and you clearly are coming to a hallway, and the hallway forks left and right. And as you come out, you hear, as you approach, this, you begin to hear some eerie, continuous droning.
Does it sound like breathing?
No, it sounds like multiple voices, almost, you would say probably chanting, but it's just...
Oh, that's why their cloaks were upstairs, because they're here.
But it's got that echoic thing going on. You can hear it sort of bouncing around you. You can't tell exactly where it's coming from.
Thornbold, what is this?
Huh?
Thornbold, what is this?
You're getting the impression of someone shaking their head fervently. No clue. Never did.
So wait, okay. Just out of game here. Riding cloaks in the closet in a clean first floor of the buildings. People are using that first floor. But you have to come in through the basement. So when we came in, sheets of cobwebs, right? I don't think we did the platform thing right. The weird platform thing under the dining room table.
I had a high perception in there. Yeah, I agree. But with my perception, I didn't find anything.
Yeah, but it might be like in the game where we're not meant to find it.
Possibly.
I don't know.
So it might be thoughtful for us to get our bearings. And maybe we could check that area out to see if there is an exit, a faster exit than going up 4 flights of stairs when we're being chased by a monster. 5 flights.
I don't plan on being chased.
Hmm.
I plan on slaying my said monster.
And that is exactly what Colossus would say, absolutely. But I like to live to fight another day.
I think to help you with your map drawing, Jeff, I'm going to start using north, south, east, and west, and I'll always assume north is to the top of the paper.
Okay.
If that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
So you see right now at the foot of the stairs, you go 10 feet east to a wall, and then you see the hallway branching north and south.
How far?
I'm assuming you guys are at the foot of the stairs. I'm not moving you until you tell me to move you.
I'm moving up.
Okay. When you move up, when you look to the north, it goes 10 feet and turns to the left.
Are you doing 10-foot squares or 5 foot?
He's doing 5 foot squares, I imagine.
Did you say 10? You go 10 foot and then it turns?
Yep, 10 feet and then it turns. And then heading the other direction, it is 20 to what appears to be a wide opening. There appears to be a room down there. However, on your... So it'd be so weird to do. I still got to figure out how to do this. So you also have, if you take a 5 foot step to the north, there's an opening to the east.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
And if you head 20 feet to the south, there's an opening to the east and the west as well.
Head 20 feet?
Yep.
There?
Ish, yeah.
Ish.
That gets you close enough. All right.
Is the room on that end dark?
Everything is dark down here. If you guys don't have a source of light, but you said you had a torch, you wouldn't be able to see much.
True.
It opens up into a room that you're going to guess is about 15, 20 foot square. You can't tell. You can just see in the distance that it opens up. Looks like there's probably a table down there.
Okay. You guys want to go to this room?
These openings, you say?
You can't tell. You have to get closer to tell. With Jeff standing right there at the end of the hallway, I imagine he can guess that there's a hallway that heads that way, but you can't really tell. It's just like when you're standing in a hallway, you can see that corner, but you don't know if it's going to run 50 feet or 5 feet.
Well, no, I mean these little openings you're talking about.
Yeah, no, they look like they're branches off.
Okay.
Like you can definitely tell that one's a branch off.
Okay.
Where would you like to go?
You guys want to head south to the open room?
So that's I'm also confused about. So is this? Do we know this is an open room, or are we?
Yeah,
seeing,
you can clearly see that as an open room.
But there's two also other.
They could be little alcoves that are 5 feet. They could extend.
Which direction is the droning coming from?
Can't tell.
establish that? Can't tell.
Can't tell. It seems to be echoing. Just when you're like,
What
oh,
if I
it's
listen extra hard?
it's just like you're like, oh, it's to the south, and just as you turn your head and go, yeah, it's to the south, then it kind of sounds like it's more from the north.
Wouldn't his stone speak let us
In a dirt, hollowed out room.
It's dirt. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's just crushed up rock.
Gosh, pay attention.
Come on, man. God. Okay.
I mean, some of it could be.
Yeah,
like
let's go
meatballs
south.
and shit.
You're gonna head south.
Okay.
When you get to the as you approach those little alcoves, you actually do see your openings. And you see to the west, it opens up 5 feet, and then goes 5 feet north and south.
Huh?
You see the one to the right goes a total of 10 feet off the hallway, and then it branches north and south. And the one heading west also branches north and south.
It goes 10 feet too.
It only goes 5 feet and then branches north and south. As you're getting closer, you realize that room that you're heading towards is most definitely like, you got dark vision, don't you? It's some sort of dining room area. So the room itself opens. It is a
She blew it away.
it is a 15 by 20
It
room.
was delicious.
Hallway in the middle of the 15.
Hallways actually, you've got 10 to the east and 5 to the west.
So we just walk into a labyrinth.
And it looks like the hallway continues opposite you.
Find the babe.
There.
Yep. That's what you can see so far.
All right. So this is, you said, a dining room of some kind. Is there anything else in here but a table?
You guys haven't gone all that way yet. That's just getting closer. That's what you see.
No.
You've also got things to the left and to your right.
Keep getting
I'll
south.
check around to the west.
Okay. So you're headed to the west?
No, I'm in the hallway and I'm looking to the west.
Okay. So you see that, like I said, it comes to a T, and then you've got you see. So obviously you go in at T's, and you've got 5 foot to the north and 5 foot to the south, right?
Yep.
That 5 foot spot to the north and 5 foot to the south descends back another 10 feet, and you realize, yep, there
Here?
and there, yep, not in the middle, only on the left and the right. And you realize it's a small opening, and you realize that there are, well, let's see, you're probably getting torchlight from back out in the hallway, that these are raised pedestals, that to the left and to the right, these are almost raised pedestals, and you see that there are nameplates to the left and to the right.
What do they say?
The one to the right says Rosvalda Durst, and the one to the left says Thornbolt Durst.
How do my little ghost people feel?
Mausoleum.
Yep.
Step away.
Are you going any farther in?
I'm looking at Thornbold's plaque. What?
Yeah, you see the plaque.
Yeah, what's he say?
Well, that's my name.
What is this? Mausoleum?
He doesn't know.
Okay, let's go look.
Why would it be a mausoleum if we have dead bodies?
I have no idea.
And footlockers.
Do you?
Well, I mean, their bodies are in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
that's true. They're
when
both
you
in
s-
there.
when you step in closer to take a look, you see that to the left and to the right is a raised section, and that there is a coffin in there.
This was a family of vampires, wasn't it?
I have no idea.
I'm thinking so.
Hey, Rosvalda. What did you eat?
You get the impression that she liked fruit.
Okay.
Maybe this was where they're supposed to be living.
Well, I mean, like,
Something else happened.
well, okay, so
Let's
I am not
let's
a
run in there and
Messiah
check this
sent
out
you-
real quick. I want to see if there's anything in there.
Sure. You're gonna open the coffin.
Yes,
Which one?
thorns.
You lift the lid. Make me a basic strength check, because I'm gonna assume that these are like, it is mausoleum style, so I'm gonna assume that these are hefty, even if it is small.
19.
You slide it off easily, and you see that it is indeed empty.
Okay.
planned resting spots.
Yeah.
This is probably a family.
Yeah, because here, like it said, it is planned. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, you abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. So they were trying to please their Dark Lord. I'm not here to lead you on a path of immortality. And that failed, and that's why Roswalda said that the man that, Daddy didn't like Daddy.
Okay.
Continue south.
I like that he was planning ahead, though, which shows real good forethought. Good job.
So you're going to go ahead and move into that room?
Or do you want to check the east path there?
Either one, I don't care.
Was that entire room?
Yeah, no, it's just a small mausoleum.
Okay.
Check. Just go check east and see if it's the same situation.
When you check east, you see a very similar layout.
Okay.
Except this time the slabs say Gustav Durst and Elizabeth Durst.
Check these.
Let's not open things too hastily. Okay?
No!
Jeff being defiant. I mean,
he
is a life cleric. He does smite things as a holy
I
smiter.
understand that. We have yet to find the corpses of their parents.
That's why I'm looking.
I'm afraid they may not be completely dead.
Are you going to open one of the...
Please don't. Please don't open that.
Dude, open it. Fucking open
Don't open that.
it. Please open it.
Don't open that.
I look back at him and push it off.
Make a strength roll.
I raise my sword, ready to fight anything that pops out.
You broke a nail.
You see the dwarf turn and look at you and go to push.
He
and
misses and falls over.
Absolutely. He misses and just he just falls out of you. Thud! And you hear him hit the dirt.
I laugh at him. I'm step up. I'm going to push it.
He stands up really quick. He's like, it's really smooth. Highly polished.
You, the guy
Nice.
who has
Good
been
call.
opening doors and getting attacked the whole time. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Roll strength.
10?
Okay. Are you opening Gustav's crypt or are you opening...
Whatever one he
Elizabeth's
tried to
crypt?
do.
He didn't specify. So I'm asking you.
Gustav.
You open Gustav's crypt? It's empty.
Neat.
Okay. Completely empty.
Thorn, where was your parents' room?
You get the sense of the master suite on the third floor.
Yeah,
Okay.
we checked that whole room out.
And we didn't see any remains in there.
No, we
sir.
found a jewelry box, and that was about it.
I'm going to guess.
Oh, man, the dead servant lady was the mother of the stillborn, huh?
Thanks for
Possible.
catching up.
No, I was just thinking nursemaid. But then I was like, why would you have nursemaid for a stillborn? That's stupid. Duh. Okay.
What's it
Sorry.
say the wife's name is?
Elizabeth.
The one.
Thorn,
not
is
your name.
Elizabeth your mother?
You get the sense that yes.
Okay.
Can I open one?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Can you?
Athletics?
Strength.
It's a strength.
Athletics is a strength?
Strength.
Strength.
10.
Which one are you opening?
The one that's closed.
Elizabeth.
Well, you didn't ever open...
Yes.
He
Just
opened
open
Gustav.
Open Gustav.
Okay, so you're opening Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Okay.
Again, I'm ready to attack anything that pops out.
No, she's stuck in the trunk upstairs.
Nope.
No, that's the.
That was the
That was
maid.
the lady. That was the servant. I don't know.
It looked identical to the servant ghost we fought.
Oh,
Yeah.
We're fighting the vampire now.
I just thought.
Cool.
I have a ranger ready to go.
Excuse me while I whip out the monster manual. That's why everyone's freaking out.
Roll initiative.
Lucas is freaking out.
No, I'm just ready to fight things because I know what's happening. This is why I didn't want to open things.
I have to fight stuff.
Don't have to. We could have left them alone and walked away.
It's called Dungeons and Dragons, not pussies.
DnD NP.
Pussy Dungeon.
Yes. Okay, there's one.
That sounds way cooler.
Does a
DDT.
does a 16 hit, Matt?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, really? Okay. I don't think I did this right the last time you guys encountered something like this.
Damn.
So Matt, you push off the coffin, and Bozak is not super strong, so you kind of have to use both hands, and you push off, and you slide it back, and as you do, every little 100-legged thing that you could have possibly imagined comes swarming out of it, and just covers your face, and they all start biting. And you take 12 points of damage.
Oh, these like those
Down
things that
one.
I opened that door on before?
Absolutely, they are.
I can't remember what they're called. They're like the dust balls, basically.
They're
We killed
just-
them with fire last time.
They're just swarms of insects. And so now there are hundreds of these millipedes, centipedes, beetles, roaches, just crawling on Matt, crawling towards you guys, crawling everywhere. I will take initiatives. Why not?
21.
9.
11.
8.
Go ahead, Lucas.
Now, I already had something readied. Can I do that first before I do my attack, or no?
He did say that.
I did say I had it readied.
Sure, go ahead.
So my rated action was to attack whatever came out with my sword.
Sure. Don't think you expected beetles.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13 hit.
Yep. They are bugs.
Does that count as sneak attack if it's in his face?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, D8. That's 4, 7.
You've been rolling your damage wrong this entire time.
Yeah, I've been rolling 2d6s instead. I just
You've
realized that.
only been rolling sneak attack.
Yep.
No, D6 is...
1d6 is
1d6.
sneak attack, but it should have been a d8 and a d6, so I've been picking that
Yeah.
up all the time, yes.
Okay. So you dealt how much, sorry? 7?
7 total on that one, yes. So that was my initial attack.
So you swing at bugs with a rapier, which is just about as ridiculous as it sounds. You're kind of taking some out, but it's not an effective way of...
I mean, there is no other effective way for me to do this, so...
Go ahead and attack again.
Okay. 6 plus 5.
That's a 9, bro.
It's a 9? I'm sorry.
14.
Hit.
I'll do the math for you. That's a hit.
Okay.
Still not sneak attack. Nobody else is engaging it.
7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
10.
Okay, again, you're sort of... It's more of a flail at this point. Lestat is swinging at them, but they're flying in the air, and they're sort of crawling on him, so he's patting them out and stamping on them, just doing whatever he can to deal damage. Next.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't remember who's next. Matt, you're next.
Okay. Firebolt.
Sure.
Burn them.
Miss.
What'd you roll?
What am I? 8?
8 total?
Yeah.
You've got bugs crawling in your face, your eyes, you can't see. You kind of let off a firebolt that just streaks across the room, bounces off. Part of the dirt catches flame for a
Somebody
moment.
take my torch.
You tried
and hit
to
these things.
blow them off of your face and just missed.
Oh yeah, you'd roll a 1, somebody would have been getting hit. Yep.
19 plus whatever, probably hits.
Yes, you hit the bugs.
7.
7? And again, you're smashing, crashing, doing whatever you can. Doesn't seem to be helping. You're actually like slapping Bozak on the face and just trying to knock him down as they continue to bite at you. Jeff?
I'll hit him with the hammer.
Please roll damage for me. Please roll damage for me. Excellent.
That's a 6.
How much total damage?
What was it?
6.
8.
So you haul off and you swing with your mighty hammer, oh holy smiter of holy things, and you clock Bozak right in the jaw.
No dex to get away from that?
Oh, absolutely. No, you guys are fighting within a 10-foot space. You're lucky to be standing this close to each other.
Awesome.
So Bozak goes down. And now they have a new friend to play with.
I dropped my torch. It's on fire.
Bonus action.
Yep.
Heal the guy you just hit.
Yep.
I can't believe that bastard came up and bit you in the face. Left a bruise. Well, the size of my hammer. Oh, wait.
9.
That'll get you back.
I'm back up!
You
Okay.
cut that from 0.
I would like for it to please be like, since I went down.
And she's okay.
No, I just want to like do the completely not bending, just raise up to my feet. The resurrection.
Like those
if you will.
bobble-
You wake up.
those bobble
No, you wake up
clown
on the
things?
floor and your face is like swollen up. It doesn't
I
hurt.
am stop, dropping, and rolling in a panic, probably.
It's not so much here or here, but right here.
No, I don't see nothing.
What happened to your face?
See?
I knew it.
15 hits your armor.
Me?
Yeah. You see the swarm has now moved on to is it Davun?
Yeah.
Okay. The centipedes and millipedes are now crawling on Davun and biting and trying to get through the armor, but apparently they're not doing a very good job. Lucas?
Armor-wearing motherfuckers.
I mean, I'll just continue to try to smack and hit things.
Thanks for the bonus action.
I don't know what else to do.
You hit?
12 plus 5 is a hit.
I will let you roll your sneak attack on this now that other people have engaged the swarm. I don't know if you can sneak attack a swarm, but I'll give it to you.
Well, you only
Wasn't
got
worth
one
much.
extra. I got 7 total.
All right. There are fewer and fewer bugs now.
Okay.
Matt.
Firebolt. 24 hit?
Yep. Is that a nat 20?
No, it's 19.
Oh, okay.
1.
Wait, is that...
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry.
Bozak, from the ground, half squinty because this eye's swollen shut now.
I healed her.
That part's still... You healed the bite parts, not the swollen hammer part. That part hurt a lot. You roll over and you kind of dead-eye. You're like, I got this. And you cast the bolt. And it's dead in line just probably because of the, double vision because of your head ring. You get an accurate shot. But you just kind of singe like 2 of them across the top of the head as you
I'm a little
lance fireball.
concussed.
Oh, absolutely you are. You're seeing twice as many as now. It looks like there are a million of
Are
them.
they reproducing?
So you guys see this laser witch bolt, or is it a firebolt?
Firebolt.
You see this laser firebolt across the room that just like singes off 2 of their heads that unfortunately happen to rear up at that point.
That's funny.
Troy?
12 hit?
It does. They're bugs. I can't even believe their AC is 12.
It's a swarm.
Yeah.
11?
11.
Nice.
So at this point, the firebolt is singed across the floor. Pithur is like, full-on Hulk is just like, fuck this! And just big old hands and feet, you just start smashing them. And you've got bug guts everywhere. You're slapping the dwarf, and at this point, the last little creepy crawlies that still survive have scuttled away to other parts.
So, out of combat?
Yeah, that's actually worth 25 XP a piece.
Wow. That was a big swarm.
You guys really should stop fighting things that have resistance.
Really should stop
It would
opening
be a
doors.
lot more useful.
Alright, what else is inside this coffin that is now open?
It is empty. See a couple of scuttling beetles at the
It is
bottom.
now. Okay. Satisfied?
No, I still haven't got to hit
Yes, I
anything.
killed many bugs.
My bad.
Colossus killed many bugs.
My bad.
Colossus bug champion.
This one's on me. This one's on me.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.